I think everybody will agree to this. HBTI has been a very reputed and
Very few engineering colleges. There were some 4 to 5 engineering.
And when I joined here, all teachers.
कि एक वो जो कविता है जब चींटी दाना लेकर चलती है
glass manufacturing. So I went over there.
और उसमें एसी लगाओ तो गर्मी नहीं लगती है, बस यही मेरा ड्रीम है।
It's simple ones.
Once you start teaching, initially my initial days it was very difficult.
लाइफ में कभी आगे दिक्कत ना आए। आप अगर
Hello everyone, welcome to this new episode of Off the Records, presented to you by humans of HBTU. Today we are honored to have among us respected Dr. Pradeep Kr, Tripathi Sir, who is currently serving as Controller of Examination in an esteemed Harcourtians Technical University. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, we were going through your life journey, which is quite interesting and monumental in itself. From starting from 1980, the year of your graduation, you have done BTech in civil engineering, then you have done MTech, then you have served 6 years in various posts and organizations, and then switching to from professional to teaching career. In 1993, you have started your career in HBTU. Sir, my question is, sir, what was that turning point that made your career switch to this teaching?
To begin with, let me tell you, when I did my BTech in 84, and immediately after BTech I joined MTech from IIT Kanpur. So then after MTech I went to IIT Delhi for my PhD and resumed my PhD for a year. Then I switched over to industry and I joined Ministry of Water Resources. So in a way, when I thought, I served in industry for about 6 years as a study engineer and other things. I realized that teaching was still a very impressive profession for me, and the basic reason behind the family background, my wife was serving as an electrical engineer at Harcourtians Schools in Kanpur, because she is already BTech and MTech from HBTI. So I thought it will be nice to come back to academics and join teaching profession at HBTI Kanpur after serving 6 years of professional experience, industrial experience. So academics was always in my mind, back of my mind, because of some other factors also, because my father used to be professor at DB College, Uray, English. So he also gave me a kind of feeling that if you want to become a teacher, it would be a very noble profession and you can join anytime if you wish.
This is quite interesting that ma'am is also an alumnus of HBTU. Sir, you have a rich experience, almost 4 decades, like we are counting from 1980, in civil engineering. Sir, 40 साल तक आपने अभी civil engineering किया from your BTech, MTech, then you were recruited as lecturer in 1993 in HBTI, then senior lecturer, then assistant professor, associate professor, and then professor. Sir, आपके हिसाब से civil engineering stream में ऐसे कौन से changes witness किए? If you can tell the decade please.
See, in general, if we look at the scenario of change of education, pace of change of education, so one thing I have found that students' quality, their interest in the academics, everything is changing decade-wise. For last 25 to 30 years, I have realized that slight drift from the interest of technical education is there from the students' side also. Earlier, when students used to come in civil engineering, they were less in number. Like in our branch itself, it was 30, then it became 20, then again became 30. So it was one-to-one interaction between teacher and taught. And we used to call the student by name in the class. So they used to be very attentive, very focused while listening to the teachers. By the time things changed decade-wise, I realized due to engagement of faculty and senior position to the administrative position responsibilities, the interaction or communication between teacher and taught became slightly weak. So that was also same for my case also, because in the first decade I was more focused, more fascinated towards the relationship between teacher and taught, and I used to be very serious in interacting with the students academically as well as in extracurricular activities. But by the time I started changing to some other additional responsibilities, I somehow realized that I could not provide sufficient time to the students. So first decade I thoroughly enjoyed. Second decade I started slight change, or I started realizing that I have been given responsibilities, so I could not give enough time. Third decade was serious for the department when faculty was minimum or the all-time low in numbers. We were only 5 in the department, and there were students where we could not teach all the students very sincerely all the subjects. So that time interaction was minimum, and students were good, no doubt about it. They were of very good quality. They studied their own some of the subjects, but they excelled very nicely, very beautifully in their professional career. And fourth decade, I am sorry to say, I could not spare much time to the students, and I fully keep myself responsible for that. And now I realize that I should, whatever time is left, come back to the academics and have personal touch with the students so that their career may be bright.
Thanks, sir. To sum it up, I think so that good students are only made because the teachers are, and also with experience, the responsibilities also come. So that interaction might have been gradually becoming. Sir, moving on, sir, आप अगर अपने graduation या post graduation days का कोई वाक्या या कोई memorable experience हम लोग के साथ share करना चाहें, sir?
Though there are so many events, so many memories, because 4 years of BTech is the golden period for any technical student, professional student. So those 4 years which I spent in Pantnagar University campus, it was a fabulous campus. And one more thing I want to mention here, we used to have trimester system here. So we used to study thrice in a year, like unlike semester where it's only 2 times. So it was very enjoyable atmosphere there, and we used to study, we used to play, we used to sing, we used to dance. So my apart from academics, my hobbies were cultural also. I was also very actively involved with the university cultural teams, and I still remember that for any programs we used to have at university level, we used to have competition among 5 colleges which were there in the university, like veterinary, agriculture, home science, technology and PG studies. So we used to have one single university song team in which I was one of the members, and I very actively participated in that. And I also have, I'm proud to say that I have full satisfaction as far as cultural activities of the universities are concerned. So I thoroughly enjoyed those cultural programs at university.
Sir, it is so glad to hear that you were also an extracurricular student rather than just being academic. Sir, moving on, if you would like to mention your favorite batch or your favorite group of students till date, you can remember any.
Yeah. To begin with, when I joined here in 1993, there was a final year batch who was going to pass out in 1994. That batch was very good because we were also very young. Students were also very young. So we used to have outside tours also. So I still remember by using our college bus, we went to Makatila Dam at Lalitpur, and with all final year students, and we thoroughly enjoyed. The students were very disciplined. They still meet us. They have same kind of regards, because I remember in the alumni meet after 25 years that batch came, and we really have very good time. So I would say 1994 batch was good, and then in 2000 when we come, It was 2007 batch, if I remember. It was good. Then 2012, and the last batch which I interacted was 2015.
Sir, while serving as COE, which is in itself a very responsible position. Sir, ऐसा कोई इंसिडेंट अब तक आया हो जो बहुत डिफिकल्ट था टैकल करना, बट स्टिल वी वेंट थ्रू इट?
I mean, controller of examination, we used to have various challenges. There are variety of problems coming with the students. Some are naughty, some are, indisciplined, some are very weak in their academics. So there are numerous incidents. But one incident I still remember. I got a call from a student who was between 2000 to 2004 batch, and he was having one paper still left as a carryover, and he was serving at Bangalore. I don't want to name him, but he requested me to, sir, kindly arrange for my last paper done and arrange for my degree and mark sheet. It was very difficult task for me. I even discussed with the Vice Chancellor because the matter came just before 2 years from now, and then I didn't get support from the academics. They said no, it's not our university's domain, it is HBTU or some other thing. But I very sincerely pursued the matter, and finally I am happy to say that I succeeded in awarding degree to that student.
Gradually, sir, we notice कि 2 mid semester होंगे, sir, that load will gradually be increased also. Sir, talking about our college, we all know that HBTU has its own 100 years of glorious legacy. But sir, in recent years, you also hear, and might also you would have also heard that it is somewhere losing its shine. सर, आपके सर इस पे क्या विचार है और ऐसे क्या बेहतर हम लोग कदम उठा सकते हैं कि that we can bring back that lost legacy?
Yes, you are right that from all sides of the society, the news are coming that HBTI is slightly coming down. But I still look at the brighter side of the coin. I say, though it was there, but we should improve it. The basic reasons behind, everybody knows, lack of faculty which was there for last 14, 15 years. Though the quality of student is good, I still rate them very high. But if these things are like lack of infrastructure, lack of facilities, lack of faculty which is now being compensated, if we improve upon all these corners, I still hope that we'll gain the same past old glory of the HBTI which was there. Because when I joined here, I had very high expectation. I heard from everywhere that HBTI is a good institute in UP, so I joined it, and I still rate that within 5 to 10 years, the efforts of our head of the institution or university, I'm sure we'll going to achieve the same.
Yes, sir. We also hope so. Sir, also I would like to tell you that like the stories which we have covered till date, almost 90% of alumni have mentioned that जहाँ पे वो लोग सर्व कर रहे होते हैं तो HBTU का जैसे वो लोग नाम लेते हैं तो बहुत इज्जत से उन लोगों को देखा जाता है because this college has its own legacy and they also say that नाम ही काफ़ी है HBTI का. Moving on sir, उनमें से बहुत लोग सर आपकी फैमिली के बारे में नहीं जानते होंगे, आपके परिवार के बारे में. So if you please like to share about them and their current happenings.
I have a small family, 2 sons and wife. Both sons are younger and they are young and they have grown up now. Both are serving, both are married. One is at IDPI in 1 year, another one is at Deloitte.
Also sir, recently during Samvad event, during that Antakshari competition, we all heard you singing the old songs so many days ago. मतलब सर हम लोग में सब में ये बातें हो रही थी कि प्रदीप सर ने बहुत बेहतरीन गाने गाए थे कि आपको सारे गाने याद भी थे और आपके जो गला है सुर भी बहुत अच्छे थे. सर आपके दिमाग में या नेवर डिड इट क्रॉस योर माइंड कि आपको सिंगिंग प्रोफेशन ऑप्ट कर सकते हैं?
Singing was of my hobby, that is okay, interest. But I never thought that seriously about it. I make it as a career. I thoroughly enjoy watching TV, all musical programs, all singing programs like Indian Idol and other Zee Sare Gamapa and all. So when I listen a very good song, I still have tears in my mind. That is one thing I enjoy, and I think singing and dancing or any other activity a person possesses, his life is going to be fabulous. He has less tensions. He will be more healthy. But it was never came in my mind that I'll go to Mumbai or somewhere else to make it as a career.
सर अब हम लोग आ रहा है एक सेगमेंट है रैपिड फायर राउंड जिसमें सर हम लोग के शॉर्ट क्वेश्चंस लेंगे और उसके सर अगर आप क्विक एंड क्रिस्प आंसर दे सकें सर बिगिनिंग विद द रैपिड फायर राउंड सर फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज योर फेवरेट बॉलीवुड एक्टर एंड एक्ट्रेस
I think undoubtedly for everyone, Amitabh Bachchan is one, and for me, Madhuri Dixit was good actress.
Sir, recent Bollywood movie which we have watched.
Recently, I watched of late the Kashmir Files.
That was it in itself a tremendous success. Every one of us had watched it. Any dream car or bike, sir, which you always wish to own it or you possess?
Not specifically. I always had Maruti as our cars. I started off with the Maruti 800 5 gear, then right now I'm having Desire. I also had Wagoner and all other. So I still rate Maruti as the best car company and I always want to possess it.
Sir, आपकी favorite vacation destination?
I normally prefer Kumar and Garhwal Hill places, and I visited Kausani also in Almora and I found it fabulous.
Sir, I also recently had been to Kausani. Anasakti Ashram
Yeah.
in
I
itself
stayed
a
there.
very peaceful stay.
Yeah.
Yes. Sir, in Kanpur, your favorite restaurant and favorite dish?
When I go with family for our dinner, we normally go to Hotel Western Bliss at GT Road. There is an 8 p.m. restaurant at the basement. Their food is very good, so we enjoy there. So that is the only place I prefer for food.
हम लोग भी ट्राई करेंगे ऊपर जाने
Yeah, it is a fine dining.
सर अगर आपको मौका मिलता है किसी और की जिंदगी जीने का अगर अभी आपको एक चांस दिया जाए तो वो किसकी होगी सर?
When I was at IIT Kanpur during 84 to 86, I used to have friends like from most of them from IIT itself. 87 batch, there were 9 IAS toppers within 20 ranks, first 20 rank. So, and that was also one of my dreams to become bureaucrat, which could not be fulfilled, maybe due to lack of my preparations and all. So that was my second option after academics. I wanted to become a bureaucrat.
Sir, your best friends in college?
Right now, we 3 people only sit in the room during lunch or afterwards. One is Mr. J.B. Bajpayee and one Professor Ramdev.
सर बिसाइड्स सिविल इंजीनियरिंग अगर आपको चांस मिलता है या अगर आप अभी भी सोचते हैं तो ऐसी कौन सी स्ट्रीम या ब्रांच होती है जिसको आप ऑप्ट करते हैं?
I never thought about it because I only had one branch in mind, that was civil engineering, because my elder brother also did BTech from civil engineering from my MITS Gwalior. He served as a chief engineer at irrigation. So that was the only branch I kept in my mind and I never thought about any other branch.
ओके सर आप फ्री टाइम में या वीकेंड्स में क्या करना पसंद करते हैं?
I normally watch TV and I have a slight interest or hobby for feeding the stray dogs, stray cows and also feeding some of the birds which are coming in my group.
It's quite generous. सर आपके सर रिटायरमेंट प्लान्स क्या हैं?
No, I have not I haven't yet thought about where I have to go because it is only 1.5 years left and I have not yet decided. I have left everything for time. Let it come and decide what to be done.
खुद सर अगर आपने सोचा हो?
Nothing.
सर आप जब कौसानी करते हैं आपने वैसे सोचा कि यहाँ पर शिफ्ट हो सकते हैं?
Actually, I stayed at Tihri for about 3 years when I was serving there at Tihri Dam, and I also worked with Russians. So 1 year I really enjoyed it. For rest 2 years, I was slightly skeptical about it. I thought it is not the right place to stay for long. So, for shorter period, hills are good. But for longer period or for final stay, it is not my cup of tea.
Yes. Sir, आपका favorite singer or song?
I only like old singers like Kishore Kumar and even you can say Sonu Nigam, and also one good singer is Hariharan, which I like most.
सर हम लोग सबकी रिक्वेस्ट है सर, अगर आप एक लाइन या 2 लाइन गा सकें सर।
तू ही रे तेरे बिना मैं कैसे जीऊं, आजा रे यूं न तड़पा न तू मुझको, जान रे आजा दिल की जमीन पे तू।
Thank you so much. Thank you. That was tremendous, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for giving that valuable time to us. Thank you, sir.
And thank you, students, for taking this gesture and this initiative. I hope you will be successful in joining all the other professionals of HBTI and HBTU to this platform, and hopefully they will also enjoy these kind of activities.
Sir, in the end, sir, if you would like to give any message to our HBTI students who are currently studying and to our alumni also, if you would like to share something.
I think everybody will agree to this. HBTI has been a very reputed and very institute of national repute, and my only humble request to all of you is that you should or you must try to regain the same old past glory of HBTI, and also make HBTU as a place where every student will wish to come.